When everybody hates it, we think it's okay. When everybody likes it, we gotta complain. We're quite contrary. Thank you, everybody, and welcome to Quite Contrary, the only show that is mathematically designed to disagree. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you, everybody, and welcome to Quite Contrary, the only show that is mathematically designed to disagree with you. I'm Zach Nanimus.
Johnny Dim.
And Johnny, tell us what we won.
We've won a video that says that Cure for Wellness was good.
I know that's not a terribly popular opinion. It was going to be this edgy horror film, but then it went the way of all horror films and was bad. But here's what rocked about it.
Number one, keeps you guessing. Cure for Wellness keeps you guessing. Some would argue that it keeps you guessing too long, but it does keep you guessing. This is a movie that's very much like other movies I've seen. M. Night Shyamalan keeps you guessing.
As to when he's going to make a good movie again?
You know going in that it's going to be some type of horror or suspense, but it takes it a step further, and if you're really a fan of that kind of thing, there is joy to be had with that aspect of it.
I know with a medical movie I was expecting a lot more, it to be kind of focused on body horror and stuff like that, maybe even a little splat stick.
And that's actually where it surprises you, because it's actually not that for most of the movie.
It's psychological.
Right, but there's at least two scenes that are completely just that. They're more like splat stick than anything else.
Yeah.
So if you're fans of, let's say, The Number 23, or The Ninth Gate, or Shutter Island, which are great movies in which, just like this one, the main character creates a false reality and is a patient all along. Spoiler alert.
Number two, makes you cringe in a good way. I would say in the modern lexicon, we consider cringe to be a negative thing. It's normally when something awkward happens and stuff like this. And
like fedoras.
Jason and the Argonauts, like the Ben-Hur remake. Hello, Edge. And I think that we kind of forgot that in horror, it's supposed to be a good thing. This movie can be a bitter pill to swallow, just with everything that happens, from the body horror elements to the psychological elements. I have to say that the very physical elements of the horror in this movie, they don't make you gasp, they don't make you shriek, they make you cringe, which is an interesting sort of rhythm to hit, just with things like the dentist chair scene where he's actually drilling through his teeth, because we all have kind of that primal fear of being harmed by the people who are trying to help us, especially in the dentist, because of the awful noises that the drills make. Mm-hmm. The feeding tube scene where he's got eels going down his throat while he's completely helpless. It's all stuff that you imagine being able to survive, but also imagine being able to happen. And that's the delicate balance that it hits. And that's why the cringe really works here.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the feeling I got from watching the movie Hard Candy. There's a particular scene in that movie. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go watch it. Or don't.
Juno tries to castrate Night Owl with a bag of peas. It also reminds me of like the super painful Star Wars prequels. Well, at least it's not the same kind of cringe that Dane DeHaan gave us in The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. That's just not the answer we were looking for.
Number three, this feels like a long movie. I know that sounds like a negative.
Most things about this movie do.
But I think it's a positive. There's some silver lining there. And I think this movie it works on a very meta level, right? So I've said this about other movies that were kind of like this. There's a particular pain and agony that goes along with the main character that Dane DeHaan is actually playing. And it's just, you actually, because the movie is so long and a little bit painful, you kind of feel what he's feeling. There's a particular madness that's setting in. And you kind of feel that. Sort of
a never-ending story feeling when you realize it's all a story that you're experiencing the same way Bastion did.
Yeah.
Very, very meta, very bringing you in.
Exactly.
To what the character's feeling.
Exactly.
I find that interesting because I thought that the movie was also really good at making you feel drugged, trapped, and in huge amounts of pain.
Fair.
Hey everybody, that's our show. Thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed this, please remember to hit that like and subscribe. Also, if you agreed or disagreed, let us know about it in the comments. We love to hear from you. And until next time, this has been Quite Contrary, where we love what you hate and hate what you live.
Hey Ed, you want a fruit snack? I did it!
You hit him?
Yeah, I got him right in the mouth.
Nice.